Welcome to Marina's kitchen. Today I'm going to make some ham and cheese pinwheels. They're lovely as served as a finger food. I've got my family coming over this afternoon, and before we have a barbecue I do some of these lovely ham and cheese pinwheels. So I'm going to show you how to do mine. Okay, you've got to take your puff pastry, thaw it out, and what I do is first of all, I'm going to put a bit of egg wash all on the edge of my puff pastry, because then I want to stick it down, and it sticks down better when you've got a bit of egg in the dished one. Okay, so it's very simple, very quick, it's very easy. I got a bit of here, some tomato, a pizza sauce. I don't want to do a lot, it's just a little bit because then it oozes out. What you do is just put a few teaspoons of the pizza sauce on the bottom of this puff pastry, just a little bit, not a lot, and I'm going to fill it up with some lovely sliced ham and cheese, and that's all they need. It's very nice, very easy to make. That's all you want. You don't want a lot. You just don't spread it out too much on the sides, just spread it out like that. That's all we need. Okay, so now I'm going to put I've got this beautiful leg ham, very thinly sliced, and don't put it too much on the edge, just put it like that. I'll put another piece there. Beautiful, it's lovely, it's cut lovely and thin, we'll just put another piece there. And I've got about 2 halves of a piece to put on the side, because I don't want to put too much, otherwise it'll all ooze out. I've got to put another piece on the side there. There you go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of lovely thin leg ham. You just buy it like that, and buy this beautiful leg ham. It's lovely and thin, but it's cut really nice and thin. And then we're going to put some slices of cheese. I've got some nice slices of cheese here. I'm going to put that on the top. It's stuck there. Just put that, don't go up too much on the side because it's going to ooze out. Just put that cheese like that. You don't want to overdo it with the cheese, just enough for it to give it that flavour underneath. Oh, my cheese got stuck on the plate. Just put that cheese on the plate like that. Another piece there. We don't want to overload it a lot because then it oozes out. Just give it a few pieces, probably about 4 pieces of sliced cheese. There you go, 4 pieces of sliced cheese. Just put it all like that, and that's all we need to do. Now I'm going to roll it up, and I'm going to cut it in pieces. So just get the edge of it. That's why I put the edge. Let's roll it up. Very simple, very nice. Okay, and that's why I like the egg wash, so it'll stick together, and then you can cut the sides off. Just put a bit of the egg wash there so it'll just stick together. You can cut the end pieces off because they're all a little bit dry, so take the end. Now we've got to cut these up into some nice slices. You can get about 10 slices to each sheet of puff pastry, and just put it on a baking tray like that. Just put it on a baking tray like that. Cut it again. Just cut them up a bit like that. And just put them on your tray like that. Another one here. You get about 8 or 9 slices out of 1 sheet of puff pastry. Put another one there. They are very nice to have with a drink and something, and these freeze up really nice. You can do them beforehand, you can freeze them, and then you can just sort of heat them up. We're going to have a barbecue this afternoon, and I'm going to serve these, and then the kids will have some of these with a drink, and then we're going to have a barbecue, and we're going to watch the fireworks tonight. So just cut them like that into nice pieces. Put them there like that. You can do as many as you want to. One sheet of puff pastry will give you 8 or 9 of these lovely ham and cheese pinwheels. Don't cut them too small. That's why I like to do the egg wash, to stick that bit of puff pastry together on the side. Otherwise it opens up. Just do that, the same thing. Keep on doing the same thing. Put it on a baking paper so it won't stick, because it does, that cheese melts out and otherwise it'll stick onto your tray. So just put the baking paper underneath. Just that end bit. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 pieces out of that. This was in the end bit. It's a little bit squashed up. Okay, it'll be okay. It'll stick together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of egg wash on the top of them. Just a little bit. I'm going to sprinkle them with some sesame seeds. Just a little bit of egg wash on the top. Like that. Like that. Not a lot, just a little bit over it, so this all stick together. I've got my oven on, and they're sort of a fairly hot oven, between 180 and 200. And look, they're in there about 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. As soon as they get nice and brown on the top, you can see that they are nice. What I like to do now, I've got that egg wash on the top. I just like to sprinkle them up with a bit of sesame seeds on the top. It just gives them a little bit of finishing off. Just sprinkle a bit with some sesame seeds. Lovely. They're something nice. I know they're easy to make. Very easy to make. As long as you have your puff pastry inside, some sliced cheeses, some sliced ham. Very easy to make. Very quick. I just did some of that spaghetti sauce, not spaghetti sauce, some pizza sauce. Just put it lightly. You don't want to do a lot because you don't want it to ooze it out a lot. If you put a lot of that pizza sauce, it'll only ooze all out. So there you go. You've got my nice ham and cheese pinwheels. Lovely. And this is what they look when they come out. I made a first tray and they're lovely. They're just beautiful like that. Lovely. Nice and crisp on the outside, nice and crisp on the inside, and they've got that lovely ham and cheese in the middle of it. And you can dip them in any sauce you want to, any sauce that you prefer. You can dip them in a sauce, or you can have them plain the way they are. And they are lovely to serve before you're having drinks, before you're having a barbecue, or just some finger food that you'd like for a party. They are lovely to make. They keep well. Put them in a container. If you want to make them beforehand because you're going to have a party or something, put them in a container and freeze them. And then thaw them out and then put them in the oven and heat them up. They are perfectly for something that you want to keep. So there you go. I hope you try my ham and cheese pinwheels. They are very nice, very easy. With a sheet of puff pastry, you get 10 slices out there, so you can work it out. Just have some sliced ham, some sliced cheese on hand, a little bit of pizza sauce. It didn't take a lot, just a little spread of it, just to give it that little bit, you see, just to give it that little bit of flavour inside. And that cheese in the oven for 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, 180 to 200, and you get these beautiful ham and cheese pinwheels. So I hope you'll try them, and I'm sure you're going to like them. So thank you for watching my video. Have a lovely day. Bye.